I was always taught, learn from your mistakes so you don't have to repeat them. Or you can learn from other people's mistakes. So hi guys, welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things self-care and self-development. It's LOREN. It's literally LOREN, and we are back with another video. As you can tell by the title, today's pep talk is all about self-development and things that you must do in order to grow, evolve, and expand into your greatest self. Because girl, there is an even better version of you on the other side of your growth, your healing, and God's restoration for you. So if this is something that you're interested in, keep on watching. So what does it mean to evolve? Evolve is defined as small incremental stages of transformation. Life is about change. Life is about experiences. Life is about the journey and not the destination. Life is about choices. And there comes a time in everyone's lives where we must realize that it is a choice to stay stuck, stagnant, and waiting for someone to rescue you. Or worse, looking to blame someone for your faults, failures, and shortcomings. I highly recommend that you save yourself. And whatever areas you believe are underdeveloped, whether it is mentally, physically, emotionally, or spiritually, hyper-focus in on those specific areas and strengthen those qualities. Because nobody is coming to save you. And if not, it's going to cost you opportunities, connections, and the life that you're destined to live. And for all my procrastinators, procrastination is the rejection of progress. But here we go. Things you must do in order to grow, evolve, and expand into your greatest self. They say the two most important days in your life are the day that you are born and the day that you find out why. The first thing that you must do in order to evolve is question your existence and your purpose, which is the process of questioning the motivating aims of your life. What are the reasons you get up in the morning? What guides your decisions and influence your behaviors? What makes you feel successful, fulfilled, and complete? Does God's will and plan for your life align with yours? And trust me, life has a way of making us feel defeated, powerless, and stuck. We have all been there, and the truth is, we may find ourselves in this space several times throughout our lives. We are going to find ourselves in this space countless amount of times. However, God reminds us every single day when he chooses us that we have purpose, and that's why it is so important that you partner with God on your purpose. And just food for thought, you aren't completely self-aware until you're able to ask yourself thought-provoking questions and go discover the answers. Number 2, challenge yourself. And I would probably say challenge yourself in multiple videos because it is the only path to growth. Every day, challenge yourself to do better and be better. Because if not, you will never know what you're capable of. This includes challenging your habits. Are they healthy and productive? Challenging your thoughts. Are you thinking from a positive state of mind? Proverbs 23:7. As a man thinketh, so is he. Challenge your creativity. Are you doing what's familiar to you and enough to get by, or are you actively taking risks? Are you actively putting yourself in a position where you're doing something that's uncomfortable? Because the most growth comes from a space of being uncomfortable. And challenging yourself helps you gain confidence. And the more confidence you have, the more you will be able to accomplish. And please keep in mind, life is about trial and error. It is okay to make a mistake. It is okay to be a beginner. It is okay to fail a couple times, as long as you don't stay there. As long as you are learning from those mistakes and trusting the process. So moving right along, number 3 is one of my favorites, and it is taking personal accountability. There is no self-development without personal accountability. There is no self-awareness without accountability. And developing personal accountability is taking ownership of what happens as a result of your choices and your actions. And you must own your actions. Like, stop playing victim and externalizing everything and take responsibility for the role that you played in whatever the situation is, whatever the circumstance is. And accountability also looks like allowing yourself to be open to things that you may or may not have wanted to entertain in the past. It is okay to outgrow your old way of thinking and adopt a new perspective. And people will question you all day long. You used to do this. You once thought this way. Excuse me? Am I allowed to grow? Am I allowed to adopt another perspective? I mean, you live and you learn. And Chris Brown just posted the other day, they can't seem to shake who I was and steady missing out on who I am. And this really goes back into our conversation about friendships, because you really can't expect everybody to allow you that grace and that space to even grow and evolve into a better person. So don't even expect that. Please keep that in mind. And this is why personal accountability is learning from your mistakes, addressing your immature behavior, and limiting distractions towards anything that is not contributing to you becoming the best version of yourself, the highest version of yourself. The end. On to the next. Number 4. I think I saved my favorite 2 for last. But this is to master balance. In order to grow, evolve, and expand to your best self, you must strive towards a well-balanced life. And balance is choosing a lifestyle that nurtures your highest self. What are your priorities? Is your focus proportionate across the dimensions of wellness? And to be fair, I know that certain seasons of our lives require that we focus in on specific areas more than others. But the goal is always going to be to maintain balance and harmony. And people spend years of their lives chasing their ideal version of success, just to look up years later and realize that that's all you have, and that you have sacrificed family and friends. You have sacrificed your love life, your mental health, self-care. And I personally believe that success should not come at the expense of the joys and pleasures of life. And happiness should not be contingent to success. And if it is for you, like, some people need to rethink some things, because if it is not one thing that so many people are ignorant to, is that we have time. There is nothing promised to us. We weren't promised anything in this life but death. And I'm sorry to even go there, but it's the truth. That is all that I have for this video. On a more positive note, adopt a mindset of continuous growth and evolution. So if you like this content, like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, I'll see you next time.